welcome. And we're back. As you can see from the previous screenshot, War 10 came close, but unfortunately we took an L that war. So here we are, War 11. Now we really got to lock in. We're still aiming for top 10 masters, so we're going to need these final 2 wins. Alright, and we're kicking this off with the Node 9 Serpent on Path 9, Section 1, so here we are with Papa Luke. We have our Mr. F pre-fights, we're boosted. As usual, we start our every fight off with Luke using a heavy, and we get to our SP2 at 5 concussions. Now we've reduced his ability accuracy by 75%. And this time he's getting very special happy. So we're just trying to get a knockdown, keep our debuffs up on our damage, and trying to get back to an SP2 with more exhaustions on. As long as we get 5, we keep him shut down. So we managed to lock in another 5 and get our 150% ability accuracy reduction. And ideally we would have liked to have pushed him to SP3 since we still have our indestructible from Awakening. But as you can see, he's very special happy today. It's like I can be blocking and he's like, let me throw it now. So we'll just keep on going. Another SP2, get our 2 concussions up, so that way we can at least finish him off and bypass his immortality or cheat death mechanic. And like I said, we're not afraid to push him to SP3 because we still have our Awakening ability that hasn't kicked in yet. So as you can see, we take 0 damage. And of course, he's very special happy. So we got our 2 concussions up, we can bypass his immortality. And we're like, come on, let's just end it now. Alright, so we made it through. We weren't too worried about dying that fight. It was just, yeah, he was very special happy. So next up we have a Sasquatch on this hazard shift. And at this point I'm like, yeah, let me heal up some. And I check my power start 1 boost is gone, so I'm like, okay, cool, I'll just do the combat regen. In the last fight I need to use for Luke, so we're going to do the one where the DOT effects deal less damage to us. And keep in mind, Luke has no immunities to either of these debuffs, but as long as we get to an SP2 with 4 concussion or exhaustions up, we'll shut down Sasquatch abilities in the node. So we start with our heavy to do our debilitate and get our debuff duration extended. I was going to just heavy a couple of times to reduce the amount of shocks or whatever he'd applied to me, but at one point I'm just like, between inequity, the resonate weakness that we're applying, this attack is really decreased, so we're not too worried about the damage the DOT debuffs are dealing. Plus we have the Mr. F pre-fight to decrease that damage by 25%. And as you can see, we got our 2 concussions up, so we shut down his abilities, shut down the node abilities, and we even managed to heal back, the damage we were taking, so it worked out pretty well. So now in Section 2, we're going to be on Path 1, and we only have this one fight against the Deathless Thanos. I decided to apply the invulnerability boost. One, because he can go unblockable, and I'm just like, chances are I'll probably get caught by something, or if I do slip up, cool, better be safe than sorry. Alright, and while I'm here, the plan here is to spam SP1 to keep Cheese Grit passive going. That way we can ignore the unstoppable that Thanos gets a lot. And the plan is to, as long as he's not unblockable, counter his SP1 or punish his SP1 with our heavy. That will pause the bleeds we currently have active, as well as add 4 new bleeds. So we're just letting our deep wounds and the master and despair mastery kick in to reduce the healing. And as you can see here, we're going to get our heavy into our SP1. Now we have our grit passive, so we don't have to worry about unstoppable. And we're going to punish this with our heavy. We pause the debuffs, added 4 more. Get another heavy in there, because why not? And he's unblockable now, so we attempted to kind of punish and counter with our heavy, but see, that's why we apply the invulnerability boost. I did debate going to SP3 just to get the regen, but I figured we'll do the SP2 and just get back to spamming SP1s, because my grit passive is gone, and you know, dealing with Thanos unstoppable can be annoying. So I'd rather get my grit back than worry about trying to get the regen. So as you can see, we got our grit back, and we're stacking up our bleeds, letting them tick down, letting deep wounds do its thing. Currently we got 13 bleeds going. Pretty cool. 14. And I did try to sneak in an extra heavy, but of course, you know, he punished us. I actually meant to throw my striker right there, but of course my finger hit the wrong button because he was unblockable. So I wanted my striker and just try to get like some spacing. But hey, it still worked out. So that's my contribution for this war, very short. So, you know, tune in next time. Next war is the final war, and hey, we'll probably post this results and the results of that war all in the same video. So until next time, peace.